you just make this shit up? Like,
Yeah, she just did.
let's just try to flip around backwards and do this thing. And you're like, okay, I'll try it.
We'll just roll around on the floor
Yeah.
An ADD obsession.
in
No,
healthy
in the
obsession.
healthy obsession.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know how I was watching you guys and it's like, you go. You go.
It was
I
great.
wanted to do it bad, but there's no way I could have. I might do it like now to
Yeah.
the end of like, I don't know. I have tomorrow left of the Sweat and Sculpt, which
Yeah.
totally in love with as far as like pelvic floor. Like,
Yeah.
That's
I
awesome.
think that she should really do definitely like a specific postpartum, or even it's a little bit hard, I feel like, to really focus when you're pregnant, having that belly there on like that, your positioning of your lower abdomen, but she focuses on it really well. And I don't know, like, if I've noticed it so much because I'm taking the course in it to be specialized. But I'm in love with it for that fact of it. I'm like, gosh, yes, women, let's do this. Let's no more peepees.
I do my pants like daily. So I saw you talking about that yesterday. I was like, maybe I should do a little bit of Sweat and Sculpt.
And you know what? Like, it's a quick 3-week program. That's
Yeah.
what's even better.
Yeah.
Okay.
I love that we're moving into 3-week programs. It's
Yeah.
gonna be awesome.
Body blocks are gonna be really cool.
It's a brilliant idea. I gotta say, it's so great to see everybody here. Nikki, I haven't seen your face in a while, like on a call, you know what I mean? We've all had like individual calls, I feel like lately, and not as many group like team meetings. So it's great to see you. And Katrina, she's a new coach. Hey girl,
Hey!
Trina?
what's up? I'm surprised because
Okay,
you're in a
I'm
different
here.
time zone. It's great to see you.
I know it's really wonky. Like I'm used to Pacific Standard Time, and then we moved to Idaho, and it's like just 1 hour, but it's enough to throw you off. Like dinner is just But I'm here finally.
Yay!
Hey!
Great to see you. Awesome to see everybody. I know like if there's things going on in your world and you gotta like mute and you still need to listen in, totally cool. I'm gonna record this for, I know a lot of girls weren't able to make it tonight because this was kind of like a last minute, like, well, it was a week ago, but still like we all have busy lives during the holidays. So thank you for being here and I hope this records. Mal, should I hand it over to you to do a little welcome?
Yeah. Hey, everybody. So I want to get something out of the way really quick. One of my absolute favorite ways to share coach life is IG stories of our calls. So real quick, pose, give a peace sign, give a cheers, smile, whatever. Let's get our photo out of the way and then we'll dive in and get this thing going. Let me get in my story.
Thanks.
I will post it in like our in the comments of the post of the team call post before I add like anything in my story to it so you guys can have a copy. All right, ready? Yay! Okay, awesome. Now that we have that out of the way, y'all, holy shiitake mushrooms. 2023 is in like 3 weeks. And I'm so excited about that. I'm so excited because with that means all of the growth and the rebranding and the changing coming with body and like just I told myself not to cry when I said this, but the change in our mission, like we've always wanted to help people live healthy, fulfilling lives, right? But now we are going to let people define what that looks like to them. And that's incredible. So we get to help people figure out what health esteem is to them and help them have a plan and a solution to reach those goals. And that's just so exciting to me. So as we think about this rebranding and this change to body that comes next year, I want us to really focus on a possibility. I want us to be hopeful for 2023. I want us to focus on all that we can do with this change within our company. So I real quick just want to read you this quote that I have that I find so inspiring. But as I read it, just think to yourself, it's totally possible. Okay. So if you never try, you'll never know. You'll never know just how capable you are, or how far you can go, or how ready and willing this entire universe is to support you in every way. And in the universe, add the scheme. You'll never know your fullest potential, the heights you're capable of climbing. You'll never know where it all would have led. You hesitate following your heart and doing the thing you truly want to do because it's unknown, uncertain, risky. But maybe the unknown isn't so bad, and maybe uncertainty is a gift. Maybe uncertainty is actually a synonym for possibility. And when you step forward and follow the path that your heart is pulling you towards, infinite possibilities open up before you. Endless opportunities to grow, transform, expand, receive, have, be, and succeed. So maybe the unknown path in front of you isn't so scary. Maybe it's filled with possibilities. And maybe if it's still in your mind after all this time, it's worth seeing where it leads. So 2023, whatever dream you have in your heart for yourself and this business is so beyond possible. And every single one of us here and every single one of us in our team page wants to cheer you on so hard. So let's do this. All right, Lenny.
Okay, I mean, that was it. That was the call. I mean, mic drop. That was
Isn't that a
awesome.
good quote?
Thank you.
Yeah.
So, okay, so it's launch day. So Sure Thing launched today. And the big reason why we're also recording this is because it is the end of 2022. We're going into a new year and it's the launch day. So we wanted to have a team call, one to kind of go over, and everyone kind of knows a little bit about what Sure Thing is already, but obviously we're going to cover the basics of it and then share where the marketing stuff is of Sure Thing. But also would love to hear from you guys when you're planning on starting it. If you're planning on starting Sure Thing, I know there's a few of my moms that are prenatal and they're doing prenatal bar, you know, instead of Sure Things. That's just what's speaking to them. But some of them are like, I'm modifying this. I don't care if I'm pregnant. You know, like what matters is, you know, we're moving our bodies now, but specifically for a group in January, and we're promoting that now, and how to help people move their bodies and come together as a community to let people know, like, hey, like we're here for you, we're here for ourselves too, to feel good and feel great. So how can we do this? So Heather, I'm going to bring you on to maybe talk about the basics of Sure Thing, if that's cool with you, while I pull up the like where to find the marketing stuff in the back office. So as Heather's talking, I am going to share a screen so you can see where I'm pulling up some of the marketing things for a launch of a new program.
Sounds good. And as far as like, you know, the pregnancy goes, you always got to check with your doctors, but as you've been consistent with working out, you can continue to do the same types of workouts. Like I've got a 36-week client right now who's crushing Lift4. She just finished MBF, but she's been consistent all the way through. So for any of those new mamas that are out there that, you know, always talk to your doctor first, but it's good, you know, if you are doing it, modifying, good for you. Love it. Keep it up. So Sure Thing. I don't know if any of you guys tried the sample workout, but hopefully you all did, and it was the bomb. And I'm going to love the 35 to 45 minute workouts. I think on the call, it's like a 3-week, and the 4th week is like a, do you want me to wait till you pull it up there, or?
No, it's okay. Go for it.
Where she's doing the type training, which is going to balance our bodies, which is I'm excited for. I've never done type training, and it's about 3 weeks, and then on the 4th week, it's like a switch up to, you know, rest our bodies a bit, just kind of like the body is now going, and then continuing to finish the program. So it's the way she talked about it and on the call last night. Was it last night? Yeah. It's great. It's 5 days a week. And there's a lot of it that if you guys were on the call last night, that it's going to be hard. It's not about, the physical difference that we are making in our bodies. It's also the physical change that's going to go on in here. And I'm really excited to do an 8-week program with Megan for sure about that. So pretty excited.
No, that's going to be, I think the mindset of like 3 weeks on, that 4th week is like kind of active recovery. And then we do it again. It's 3 weeks and that 4th week is active recovery. And we're going to be doing it in this community. And then that's when Body is really going to start launching, and Shake and Hustle launched as well. So it's just all these new things. As I know, whenever I have a new coach come on or anything like that, I always try to get them on that, like the triple pack of Shaco, so they can try their different variety flavors, but there's only 24 servings in that. And that's so doable for a new person who's never had Shaco before versus a 30 container bag where they're like, I have extra. So the fact that they made a Shaco to be 20 exactly, and then Energize being the same and that combo is perfect, because those are the two things that are highest sellers, because everything works, but if you don't have it after a month and you've been consistent with it, how that makes you feel, and it doesn't make you feel good if you don't have it. So the mindset with this and just like staying consistent, they're making it really easy with this program for us to stay consistent and for us to lean on each other. So the mindset behind like the little wins is going to be so nice. And mostly when Heather was talking to, I just wanted to show you, just these aren't things that I totally use. There's so many things that are added in Beatnik that you're probably seeing popping up all the time, but this is where a lot of the stuff is in our back office. And then one thing, they even changed up the Coach Breaking News today, but there was something that popped up on just like how to have like a yoga flow working balanced life group that looked like it was geared towards people who were like work balance life, and they got rid of it, but it's group content tools. Like there's fitness product toolkits here. There's so many different shareable things here for us in our Coach back office that I don't want us to forget about, that are just fabulous things and tools at our fingertips to have. But aside from that, when it comes to marketing, because those are kind of like some marketing things as well, and group tools and resources. Jen's on, what's up, babe? Was curious what you guys were going to do and when you're going to start it. I know they're saying like first Monday of January, but are you starting it now also? As I know some people are starting it now and then they're like restarting in February again. If you want to unmute yourself or type it in the chat, we'd love to hear what your plans are and what you're doing for yourself. And then what I found is once you figure out what you're doing for you, it's a lot easier to market it and tell people what you're doing, because then you can say, come with me.
I am starting on the 19th
of December.
Yes.
Okay, cool. Why the 19th, if you don't mind me asking?
Just because I'll be done with the program that I'm currently doing, and I'm selfish like that.
Get it. Awesome.
So we're going to all be coming to you for like, hey, what is it really like?
Yeah. Watching your stories like, oh, that was a leg day. Okay.
Okay. Oh boy, this is what we're.
Well, I feel like I jumped a little bit ahead of myself and I started today. And I was like, you know what? I can't make any more excuses. I've been off for like 2 weeks, and I was like, okay, I need something. And I was so tempted to do like the For Everybody. And I was like, no, I need to just send it, go 100. And I went today and I might have regretted it a little bit. I was like, I probably should have used the excuse of starting January 1st, but I'm like, no, I'm such a new coach that I wanted to like January 1st come in like hot with like, hey, I've been doing this program for the whole month and this is what it looks like. So yeah, we'll see. We'll see what 3 weeks down the road what I look like, but I'm in right now and I did today's, if you can see, I've been like rubbing my shoulder. It was endurance and strength. And I'm realizing that 2 weeks off was rough.
It
But
really is. After 2 weeks, you're like, how do I feel so sore after taking 2 weeks off? And I
yeah,
worked out for months. Like, that's awesome. Way to go, girl.
No.
So,
I
yeah,
was so
we're,
sore after the sample workout.
yeah,
I was 8 weeks off.
yeah. Sam, Nikki, did you say something? Sorry. I know, yeah. Oh, I can't hear you.
I'm starting on January 9th. I don't know if that's what you heard. Maybe Nikki and I were going to talk at the same time. Because I did feel like you were talking, but now it's like, no, you weren't talking, looking at your face, Nikki.
Oh, Nikki started today too.
You did?
Cool. Yeah, way to go. Cool. I love that you guys are like, we're going. Yeah. So that Christmas, I'm gonna be like, do you have like halfway results? Like, how are you feeling? Mentally, physically, emotionally, all of that.
I just knew for me, like my big thing and my big seller right now, especially being a homeschool mom, I am a homeschool mom. I'm so quick to start like things on Mondays. Like I'm like, oh, we'll do it Monday, start of the school week and everything. And so yesterday came and went. And I was like, okay, so obviously it didn't drop yesterday, it dropped today. And I was like, okay, my brain was like, okay, I need to wait till next Monday. And I was like, no, that's a terrible excuse. I want to just, do it. But I wanted to January 1st be able to give my potential clients like, hey, I'm doing this program and I'm in it. Would you want to start it now? Like start at the beginning. I can kind of, I don't know. It's just a new treading new water, being a new coach. But yeah, it's a good program and I'm only day one. So
that's very smart. Very, very smart. And if you felt like doing it again, you've done and I mean, we'll have a new program launch in March, I think, like the 1st of March. But if you decided to do it like again, you could always do it like February and March with people who've watched you this whole time. Very cool. Very, very cool.
Can you guys hear me now?
Yeah.
Ooh. Yeah, no, I had the same mindset. Sabrina. I was just like, haven't been really like consistent with the program recently. I was doing healthy obsession, and I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna start it. Like it's a Tuesday, whatever. Let's just do this thing. Like, I don't know, see how it goes. And definitely think as far as like any like pregnancy or postpartum or anything, like at least day one is totally adaptable. You're choosing your own weight. So like you can choose lighter weight or you can choose body weight. So I definitely think it's a program that like anybody could do.
Cool. That's awesome. I love hearing that. I'm not so scared anymore. Cool. I'm going to be starting early January simply because I need to go back through the nutrition programs and figure out what is going to be my jam. Because back in 2018, when I did 80-day obsession, I did time nutrition and I got some incredible results. It wasn't necessarily like the lifestyle nutrition program I want to live. But I got incredible results. So I want to take this week to like relook at 2B mindset, get my ducks in a row. I'm doing like the mega, where is it at? It's like the megathon. Like I'm doing Megan workouts this month right now to get ready for it. Sure thing to get ready for it. Sure thing. And then this week I'm looking at 2B mindset. Next week I'm looking at the basic portion fix. And the week after that, I'm looking at time nutrition again. And then that final week will be the week from Christmas to New Year. And that's when I'm going to be like, all right, this is the nutrition plan I'm going to stick with. I'm going to do it. Like, this is how I need to live my life, especially like if I want to be healthy, if Justin and I are going to grow our family, you know what I mean? Like, I need to make sure that I'm like, how many people have come out of these programs and gotten pregnant, right? Like, like I need to get on my shit. You know what I mean? So like, I want to make sure that I have the right nutrition plan that is going to be doable for my life, but fun at the same time, and actually do a program as it's designed, you know? So that is, yeah.
Yeah.
She's like, yeah, it's me.
I don't know if have you purchased it yet there, Lynn?
Yes.
Because there's 2 meal plans in there. There's one for Portion Fix and one for 2B Mindset that are on the extras tab.
So I have so many extra trackers from 2B Mindset already.
No, it's not a tracker. It's like a meal plan and all this. It's like a whole setup. It's really cool. I printed it all off today for both 2B and Portion Fix, so I can decide which program to go with.
Cool.
I'm leaning towards Portion Fix because I really want to dial things in. 2B gives me a little bit too much freedom.
Yeah. Cool. Oh, that's nice. Yeah. Will you keep us all posted what you're gonna end up like at the end of the day choosing? That'd be really
Yeah.
cool. I think Portion Fix might be what I need to do too. Yanette, is that what you did? Is Portion Fix? Looking for it in the chat whenever you can. But cool. Jojo, when are you gonna start it?
I'm thinking January 9th, like Heather,
Okay.
get past the holidays. Cause right now I'm kind of like bouncing, cause same thing as you, Lynn, when I did 80 day and I just knew I'm starting January. This is it. I did time nutrition. So I'm thinking of channeling that starting, you said January 9th too, Heather, right? Yeah. So that's my plan. And I was thinking Portion Fix as well. And then using 2B on those days where I am not able to do Portion Fix, like
Yeah.
being like if I'm out or whatnot, like 2B is my go-to for that.
I like using the 2B as like the 4-step guideline for where to put my containers.
Yes, yes.
Like veggies most, protein at night. So I'm like, okay, 2 reds, 2 greens at night, and then figure it out for the rest of the day. So yeah, like gotta get right with that. Cause I know the last time like I've gone all in with programs, that's when I got belief in the business. You know, it was when I, not only I was consistent with Shaco for so many years, but doing Energize for the first time during 80-day obsession, was able to really like understand what these things do for us and breed the belief. And it just made it really easy to talk with people about it after that. And really looking forward to that. So how, now that you guys kind of know when you're starting and you guys have started, how are you sharing it with people? Like, what is your method? Have you like messaged people? Are you doing the tracker? I know everyone's kind of like here for your own health and wellness journey, and some here are here for business purposes. So obviously we're all at a different pace and what we're doing, but I'd love to know what you guys are doing to like market it and share it and helping yourself stay accountable to the program.
For me, one of my best groups that I ran was MBF. So my plan is to reach out to all the MBF girls who, whether they have not been in my groups in a while, but they still have access to BOD, to be like, Megan, who we did MBF with, coming out with a new program. And so I'm going to start that way so that I can see how those conversations go before venturing into people who haven't done programs before.
You're a genius. Thank you for saying that. MBF launch was my highest success of the month ever. And my brain didn't even think to reach out to all of those homies who did that and dropped off. So thanks, Joe. Duh.
I am going to be, I'm doing a pregnancy group next week. And so my game plan is to be reaching out to people during that MBF, I really like that, Jojo. Yes, thank you for that. But now I have my tracker that will be, yes, this is when I'm doing it. I've been talking to about 3 other people that are probably going to be doing it. And I have like a boatload of, not a boatload, it's a couple more. I'm looking at my calendar, my renewals, and they're all renewing in January. So I feel like January 1, that's why, again, I'm traveling for the month. Like I'll be back in that first week, but that's why I'm starting the 9th. But I'm also like, hey, I can trickle in December and January. And that's why I'm doing it that way.
Cool.
That Success Club.
Yeah.
I'm starting on January 2nd. There's a few like favorite coaches I have that I follow, and it's really fun if you're ever like in a brain fog of how to like any kind of wording for a program or a launch or anything. Pretend you're signing up with the top coach and you get all of their emails. They email you everything like you're a potential client. And then you can just change the wording to fit your style and the way you speak and have like an idea of how to market things like the top coach does. So the top coaches that I follow, they are starting this on January 2nd. And I made this calendar today for my marketing like plan. But this week I'm still promoting my December group. Like 3 days left for girls to sign up in that. And then next week I'm promoting coaching. And then the last 2 weeks of this month, I'm promoting Sure Thing like hardcore. But this week and next week, I'm teasing it. So like sprinkling, talking about it in, and then really promoting the crap out of it the last 2 weeks of December. That's my plan.
I love it.
Yeah.
I might just take that, but be a week behind you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Yeah.
This is why we need team calls again in our lives.
I know, right?
This is great. Okay, Heather, I asked Heather as we were about to get on here, I was like, can you be the timekeeper and like do the little like hand signals before as we're getting like to it? So the last few things we were talking about Sure Thing. Do we feel good about Sure Thing before we move on to the next quick topic before we kind of close things down for the night? We're good about it? Cool. All right. So the next 3 quick things that we're going to touch on is we got an email from Carl about our niche market and then also coach trainings. Now we have all new coach trainings happening. The trainings in the past have been awesome, but just because social media has been changing, things change and we need to get our tribe trainings changed. So there's some coaches that are successful already that are going through these trainings. So if you are someone that wants to re-go through the trainings again and just get your feet back in and just be like, why am I here? What am I doing? How do I do this? Like, it's good I'm going through, my own coach trainings and like, oh yeah, like this is what like I'm here for. Like, it's not only just to like feel good and work out and like make great friends and help them feel good, but it's like to grow a business and help them grow a business too, So, and just to have that like sit down with yourself feels really good. So if you have not joined the coach trainings, there's 2 levels. There's level 1, you get through 5 steps, and then there's level 2, and then you get through the next 10 steps. So after the first 5 steps, typically we'll hop on a call. And then once you get to level 2, there's 10 steps, and then we'll get a call 30 days out from now. So it's just kind of like, it's like Mario, you go to every nether level once you like pass it. Just kind of like something to like keep us on track and make sure that we're, especially for newer coaches like Katrina going through these, like to make sure like she is being helped and supported as she is getting started. And it's also good for us to be able to go back through ourselves, especially if you guys have any coaches that come on to the business. You can say like, I've walked through these trainings. I know how to walk with you through them too. So those are there. Message me if you want to get added. Happy to add you. I think they're great. And from what I've heard from a few other people who've already gone through them again, they said that they felt great about it. Kind of like realigned themselves with their health and wellness and with their business. Okay. And the last thing is Super Weekend. Super Weekend is in a month. Ah, so exciting. So I know that some of you in here don't necessarily have a Super Weekend located near you. Like Jen, I don't think you do. Katrina, I don't think you do either. Yannette and I, we've been able to host them together. Mallory has Kick-Ass Louisville Super Freaking Weekend all the time, which is amazing. Heather, I think either you'll have one or you'll host one. I know JoJo's got one up there. I know there's one in Chicago too, but Jen and Katrina, if you find that there isn't one near you, you can totally maybe work together on like watching it together that same weekend, hosting a virtual thing. The nice thing is once you kind of get access to it, you can host it whenever you want to. And I think it's only going to be like an hour and a half. So
I was just looking at that yesterday. I thought it was funny that you brought that up today. I was all searching through the FAQs for hosting one. So I didn't sign up, but I'm one step closer.
yeah, no, that I can send you over that graphic that I made. I'll just kind of like take out the
Okay.
location.
Cool.
Okay. Cool. Anything else, Heather?
I was just going to say, I had tried to sign up very last minute for this last Super Weekend, and I never really got anything from them. So I would not wait until, last. I mean, I think it was 2 days prior. So,
Yeah.
I was hoping to get it done before the end of the week.
yeah,
Nice.
good. Love it, Jen. Go.
Okay, I'm gonna send it to you right now, so you can use it. And then obviously, if you're gonna host a virtual one, you're more than welcome. Like FitLife Tribe, this is also for the recording. FitLife Tribe is not just a me thing. This is a we thing. So if anything that you guys see in the breaking news in your Coach Back office, or you see it in Beatnik and it hasn't been shared in the FitLife Tribe, please grab it, share it over in the tribe, ask questions. This is your space as well. If there is a routine that you're loving for yourself in the morning, share it in the FitLife Tribe. If there's some kick-ass results that you saw or something that you know is helping you mentally, physically, anything, please share it in the tribe. And of course, always, if you have questions, always as well, share it in the tribe, because I've had a few people like, can I post this? And I'm like, go, like, post it. Like, this is not like me, FitLife Tribe, or, like, this is all of us. So it is all yours as well. Treat it as if it was your baby as well. And that's just how we can all, the more that we share and help each other, the more that we can get done and see each other. It's nice to stay more connected, this year has been a little weird, but we're getting back into live events, which I'm so excited for, and they're really a game changer. I don't think I understood what they were until like I went to my first Super Weekend, and then truly my first summit was such an eye-opening experience. Yeah, and it's so much fun. All right, I don't have anything else to say. Do you guys have anything or any questions or anything that you want to talk about?
I was just going to say, if like, I'd love to keep these, monthly, and I like at the beginning of the month. So we can just set our goals and then again, reevaluate the beginning of the next month. How did we do? Like, this is what we said we were going to do, and let's crush it together and help push each other, because we know we're talking about what our goals are going to be.
I love it. Well, if we want to go ahead and put it on the calendar, we could do Tuesday, January 3rd, same time maybe, or Tuesday, January 10th.
Third is cool.
Yep.
3rd, Katrina, yeah, cool.
I'm going to be driving back from Canada.
So you will be able to be the timekeeper.
No, but I will be there, but I won't, I'll be like this.
Okay, perfect. January 3rd. Awesome. 8 p.m. Done and done. So by then, Nikki and Katrina will be halfway done with the program already. Next time we see you. Cool. Cool.
Yeah,
Very
we'll be
exciting.
doubling our weight. We'll be so strong.
Holidays will be over. And New Year will be here. Very exciting. All right, you guys. Well, it was so, I don't want it to be over, but I know that we all have families to get back to. It was really, 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 really good seeing you guys. Miss seeing you, and happy holidays. Merry Christmas.
Yeah, happy holidays. Good seeing everyone's faces.
Yes. Let's crush
Merry
it.
Christmas to you.
Merry
I
Christmas.
added you, Katrina. I can't remember what my name is anymore.
I think I added, yeah, whoever's been like fluttering in, I've been trying to like grab my phone, connect, and then
Cool. Cool. All right. Holler if you have any questions. Holler if you want to be added to those new trainings, and have a freaking awesome December. I'm really looking forward to seeing you guys in January.
Let's crush it, ladies. End the year out great.
Cool.
Bye.
Bye, all.
Bye.